Hi, my name is Tony Hickman, and this is going to be my own personal YouTube video. I'm going to start posting these at least once every 2 to 3 days, letting y'all know my progress, what I'm doing, and things like that. If you don't know my story, you can go to my page and read it, but I'll tell you, I've had 2 brain aneurysms since I've been grown. One was about 3 years ago, and the other one, the first one, didn't really do me that bad. I was in the hospital like 3 months, but I didn't have to have surgery. Actually, they went in through my groin area, and they put some kind of coil. They went all the way up to my brain and put a coil in that I guess stopped the blood clot from spreading. The second one was in last year, 2007, April of 2007. I had a brain aneurysm that was really bad, and it was so bad that I also had a stroke. I had a stroke while I was on the operating table, and they shaved all of my hair off. I was completely bald, and I had about 18 staples in my head. So when they started operating, the doctor said I also had a stroke while I was on the table. I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm not supposed to be walking or mobile. And, you know, and I am in the music business. I used to be with Suave House. I've rapped with 8Ball and MJG, South Circle, Psychodrama, Gilly the Kid. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff with a lot of people. And I've had the opportunity to also work with Jagged Edge, P.D. Pablo, Jazzy Faye, just a whole bunch of people, and I'm very thankful for that. But, you know, by my voice being taken away, that was a scary situation, because that's how I've made my money, is by my voice. And I love stage. Like, what was I supposed to do, you know? But it worked out. I'm speaking. I have a voice. And I did not stay paralyzed. However, it did damage my right side. And so I'm still working. I go to the gym faithfully, and I'm working on, you know, getting this side restored. See, it's hard for me to open and close my hand, but, you know, it could have been like this. But even when I was in the hospital bed and they were saying I wasn't going to be able to do anything, I'd be playing with my fingers like this every day, pulling them back, like I did not want to get stuck like this. And so I didn't, and I'm grateful. Like, I can do stuff, you know, I can't pick up a little pen or nothing, but I can spread my fingers open, and I can make a fist. Okay. So like I said, they shaved all my hair off. Now, you guys can look at my before and after. I was the weave queen. I sewed in weaves. That was my side hustle, and I loved it, and I loved the weave. And the thing was, I felt like I wasn't beautiful if I didn't have some kind of weave in my head. And amazingly, I believe a lot of black women are like that. You know, we think because we don't have weave in our head that we are not beautiful. And it's sad, but I have been thoroughly enjoying having my natural hair. Of course, it is dyed, and that's just me. I have to have some kind of style. I'm not locking. This is like twist. But I'm gonna, you know, you'll keep me seeing me, and I might have ponytails one day. You just, you know, but it's natural. And if I want to press it out, I will. But I am loving my natural, and I will never deny my natural. I have made that a promise to myself. Like, you know, I think all black women should go on a rant and just be like, you know what, I'm going to be the true me. Why do we have to have straight hair? If we do it, it's cool, but not to just define our beauty. We need to see ourselves natural and still feel beautiful. Since then, I have been working on a couple of songs. I'm going to put out a new album, and I'm writing a book about my recovery. and just basically letting everybody know that, you know, you should never give up on what you want to do, what your dreams are, but also if somebody tells you you can't do it and, you know, you're not going to ever be able to do it again, you give it every might in you to try. You at least do everything in your power to make it happen. And then you go from there. But never give up. And I don't care, like 50 said, get rich or die trying. You know, if it's your life, you keep trying. I don't care if you got to die trying. You keep trying until you get it. You know, and I just would like to encourage everybody that has a disability of one way or another, and that's if you're in a wheelchair or whatever, which I was in a wheelchair, and I'm very thankful that I was blessed to be able to walk, like, you know, and I get down on myself sometimes because, you know, I might not walk the way I used to. I can't wear heels like I used to, not yet, but, you know, I'm one of them people, I never give up. But, you know, I used to be so mad at myself because I couldn't do certain things that I used to do. You know, and there's people that are less fortunate than me. And I should be thankful and grateful that I have what I have, and I am. And, you know, I also respect everybody with a disability because regardless of what your situation is, you can still be the best you want to be. And, you know, I just want to encourage that. I'm going to, the Y has honored me actually for being a hero, for overcoming everything that I did against all odds. And so I'm very thankful for that as well. And, you know, I'm going to just push forward. I want to work with the disabled. I'm still doing my album. I'm still doing my music. I want to also put my book out. I have so many things that I want to accomplish, and I have realized that my life is short, just as everybody else's is. And so, you know, you have to cherish your life and cherish your temple. And, you know, I used to smoke weed like I was losing my mind. Used to, like, that was the thing that made me creative. But I realized that that was the thing that made me think my songs was great because I just enjoyed them more. But I write great without them and faster. So, you know, to each his own who does weed too. You learn your own lessons from your situation. And this is just the lessons that I have taken from everything. So anyway, I'm not going to bore y'all with all of my life stories. I'm going to be coming back again. I might come back tomorrow. I don't know. But this is the beginning of me doing my own videos and, you know, just expressing my love and my situation from a personal point of view. Shout out to Hard Hitter Productions. And the boy is awesome. He has helped me so much. He actually helped me learn how to even, you know, dump my video on the computer and all of that. So, just shout out to you, bro. And thank you. He's the one who shot all the videos about my music and stuff on my YouTube page. So please go check it out. And I'm going to put my MySpace page on here as well. So you can go check that out as well and check out my music. And you can Google me. If you Google me, you're going to get a whole bunch of Tony Hickman that come up because I've done a lot. So, you know, you can see my history and what I've done. But if you, my MySpace page definitely tells you, you know, what I've done. So, thank you, YouTube. This is only the beginning. This is my natural. I love it. And it's not locking. I'm just twisting it right now. But it will be growing naturally, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. Peace.